Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the variables. So I'm going to divide both sides by 20 minus b, and I'm going to multiply the right side by dt. Okay, after I separate the variables, I'm going to integrate. So integrate both sides. The integral of db over 20 minus b would be negative natural log absolute value 20 minus b, because this would be a chain. Remember, we have to take the derivative of the inside, which is negative 1. That's why we need a negative 1 out in front of our natural log. Excuse me. All right, I'm also going to integrate the right side, and I would get 1/4 t plus the constant c. Okay. At this point, I think to get the natural log by itself, I would divide both sides by negative 1. So I'd get natural log absolute value of 20 minus b is equal to negative 1/4 t plus c. Okay. I'm going to apply base e to both sides. And by properties of logarithms, this would come out to be 20 minus b is equal to, now by properties of exponent, that's going to bring our constant out front, and we would get that c times e to the negative 1/4 t. Okay, at this point I'm going to get the constant. It says when the bear is first weighed, it weighs 2 pounds at time t equals 0. So if it weighs 2 pounds, so b is 2 at time t equals 0, so I get c times e to the 0 power. Well, e to the 0 power is 1, so I get c equals 18. So that means if I sub in for c, I get 18 times e to the negative 1/4 t. I'm going to subtract 20 from both sides, and I would get 18 times e to the negative 1/4 t minus 20. Divide by negative 1, which would just flip this around to 20 minus 18 times e to the negative 1/4 t, and we're done.